In this video, we're going to talk about 1.2 Objective 7, where we find and use slope and area functions. Let's go ahead and get started here. F of x is equal to the absolute value of 2x, which is equal to 2 times the absolute value of x. Absolute value of x is going to be piecewise defined. X is greater than or equal to 0, x less than 0. That this is going to be 2x. This will be negative 2x. The slope is not going to be defined at 0 because it abruptly changes. There's a cusp there. So the derivative of 2x is 2. The derivative of negative 2x is negative 2. This will be x greater than 0, x less than 0. So it's piecewise defined like this. 2 x greater than 0, negative 2x less than 0, like that. Now we have another piecewise defined function here. F of x is, looks like, let's zoom in a little bit here so we can try and get some points and determine what our graph is here. So both of the points go through 0, 3 up here. Then this point down here appears to be negative 3, 0. Looks like I have another point over here at 3, 2. So piecewise defined when x is less than or equal to 0. Looks like we have a slope of 1, which is x plus 3. Okay. And then to the right, it looks like we have a slope of right 3 down 2, rise over run, x plus 3, and x is greater than 0. Let's see if that's right. This is down 1, right 3. There we go. So that makes my slope 1 when x is less than 0, and negative 1/3 when x is greater than 0. Again, should have calculated the slope manually here, but y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is a negative 1/3. Determine the slope for this function now. Again, I'm going to zoom in so we can take a look at it and get some points to work with. So we have x less than 4, x greater than or equal to 4. This is plus 2. Slope of 1. And then this one is the point 4, 4. And we also have the point 8, 3. We have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's a negative 1/4. And then this one, y equals negative 1/4x plus 5. So we would just carry this on up, it would have had a y-intercept of 5 right there. So that means that our slopes here are 1 and -1/4. Come on down here, we have the constant function f of t equals 13. So let's find the area here between 0 and 4 and below the function and above the x-axis. So this is going to be 13 times 4 is 52. Because we have the area of a rectangle, we have length times width is going to be our area. If we go all the way out to 10 now, be 10 times 13 is 130. If we go out to x, t equals x somewhere, then we have 13 times x for our area function, a of x. Now we have the line f of t equals t over 6, or 1/6 t. We're going to end up with the area of a triangle here when t is 12. This is 12. This is going to be 12 divided by 6 is 2. And 1/2 of my base times my height is going to be 12. And I go out to 18 here. 18 is somewhere around here. 1/6 of 18 is 3. So 1/2 base times height. 9 times 3 is 27. Now if we replace t with x, 1/2 base is x times height is x over 6. It's going to be x squared over 12. Now we have 2 pieces here for number 6. We want to find a of 3, which is this trapezoid piece right here. Remember, your area of your trapezoid is 1/2 of big B plus little b times h, where the bases are the parallel sides here. In this case, it'll be this side and this side. We have big B is going to be 8, little b is going to be 2, h is going to be this distance here from the base to the all the way up to the highest point there, and that's going to be 3. So 1/2 of 10 times 3 is 5 times 3 is 15 square units. And now to go out to 8, we're going to have all of this that we just found was 15 plus the extra area from 3 to 8 is 5, and it also has a height of that's 2 here. 5 times 2 is 10. 15 plus 10 is 25. Now we need to come up with a formula, a piecewise defined function that we can stick any x value into. So let's go ahead and do that here. For the trapezoid, we're going to have a base on this side of 8 plus little b is going to be this function here, which is going to be 8 minus 2x. Every time I go right 1, I go down 2, right 1, down 2, and so on. We want 1/2 of that to average those bases out, times our height, which is going to be our x value. That's 1/2 of 16 minus 2x times x is 8 minus x times x is 8x minus x squared for our first piece here that's between 0 and 3 included. So that's already telling me that it's going to be D, but let's finish this up and see how we get the 2x plus 9. So we know that we just figured out before that that trapezoid has an area of 15. Then I'm going to need to add my base here is going to be 8. I'm sorry, it's going to be x minus 3 because I don't want to count the 3 that's the trapezoid here. I'm going to only go out x minus 3, which is going to be this little bit. The height is going to be 2. And this is going to be 15 plus 2x minus 6 is 2x plus 9. It's definitely D there. So that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and talk about 1.2 Objective 8. See you for the next video.